Fitch Ratings released its new U.S. Public Finance Charter School Rating Criteria on November 10, 2025. As the charter school sector has evolved and matured, our new criteria more effectively supports the analysis of a wider range of credit characteristics, while also enabling more transparency and predictability in outcomes. A three-pronged group of key rating drivers captures the characteristics we use to assess each charter school. Revenue defensibility captures enrollment, relative academic performance, funding and state policy dynamics, and other market conditions. Operating risk assesses the strength of a charter school's operating performance, its cost structure, and its management and governance characteristics. Financial profile reflects the relative financial flexibility and capacity a charter school has in meeting its financial obligations over time, and is assessed on both an existing and forward-looking basis. Taking all three of these key rating drivers together, we then can align a charter school's overall business risk against its financial and leverage profile to arrive at a likely rating category outcome. With over a decade since our last meaningful revision, this criteria is better equipped to capture and assess the wide and varied set of risk profiles the charter school sector has developed and matured into over time. The expansion of assessment categories from 3 to 4 supports greater granularity across rated charter schools, better capturing the sector's evolving and maturing landscape, which includes both established operations and newer, often riskier entrants. Importantly, we also shifted certain key items like renewal risk from downside-only assessments to a more transparent range across those 4 categories. The addition of a new management framework will support analysis of management and governance attributes as a critical component of charter school operations. An expanded view of a charter school's financial profile will reflect a group of leverage metrics and will now explicitly include debt structure, risks, and bond provisions, which, in our view, can help support solvency in stress situations. The addition of weights to our sub-factor assessment components will enhance the consistency and transparency of our analysis and better highlight our view on relative factor importance. The assessment ranges assigned to each key rating driver are intended to provide qualitative guidance in assessing an issuer's risk profile, while we aim to intuitively align the A, BBB, BB, and B nomenclature for the KRD assessments to a charter school's final ratings. The assessments only inform, but do not dictate final rating outcomes. And importantly, analytical judgment will continue to support the analysis. As the charter school sector has matured, the range of types of management and governance structures has widened significantly. The new management framework is intended to provide a more structured and transparent approach to assessing the management and governance factors most likely to contribute to the health of a charter school's operations. Supported by this analysis, our commentary more clearly and consistently indicates how key management and governance factor characteristics impact the overall rating. 3 key leverage metrics include actual debt service coverage, liquidity relative to debt, and operating cash flow, or EBITDA, relative to debt. Each of these will be assessed on both a current and forward-looking basis, supporting our scenario analysis and deriving rating sensitivity thresholds which can be compared across peers. While Fitch's ratings reflect relative risk of default and without any assessment of recovery prospects in default, we incorporated certain debt structure and bondholder security provisions which can serve to aid solvency. As an additional differentiating characteristic across peer institutions, these structural features will add important nuance to a charter school's financial profile, particularly those in stress situations. Final ratings are derived by aligning the assessment of a charter school's risk profile through its revenue defensibility and operating risk assessments with its financial profile through its leverage and liquidity. The suggested rating outcome derived by the ratings positioning table are the starting point to determine the final rating. The final notch-specific rating is also informed by a relative peer analysis and whether any asymmetric risk factors are present, such as exposure to refinancing or variable rate risk. We always welcome feedback on our criteria. Please reach out with comments or questions.